Hello everyone, I'm the 5 Minute Reviewer and today I'm going to talk about the June 2024 Nintendo Direct and my 5 minutes worth of thoughts on it. As I only have 5 minutes, I'm only going to talk about selected games and won't talk about all 30 games or I think 35 games that we'll talk about in this Direct. So without further ado, let us begin. Right off the bat in the Direct, we are introduced to Mario and Luigi Brothership. It's not the type of series I'm interested in, but I see that it looks quite good and maybe I'll get this. The release date is I think November 2024. I kind of wish that they'll use the word brotherhood instead of brothership, but I think the Japanese feel like maybe brotherhood is too closely related to other games which have the word brotherhood in a series like Assassin's Creed. Next thing that I found quite interesting is the Nintendo World Championship NES Edition, where they get to play selected scenes from Nintendo games from the NES era, and then you get to compare with people online. I kind of wish this was a Nintendo Switch Online subscription service instead of a game sold separately by itself, but it is what it is. So I don't think I'll be getting the game, but I think for Nintendo it's a step in the right direction. Next I want to talk about is the Dragon Quest 1, 2 and 3 remake. And I quite like that there are some companies which are still invested in the timeless 2D art style and giving it a HD remaster. While I'm not a fan of Dragon Quest and I never played a Dragon Quest game, I know there are many people out there in my audience who do play Dragon Quest, so I thought this is a shout out to you and I hope you do get this series, a remaster, a chance, okay? Now, another one that made me excited was the Nintendo Switch Online Expansion Pass, which was announced and they will include Perfect Dark from the original Nintendo 64 series. Yes, we get the original Johanna Dark, who looks like a woman, instead of what's shown at the Xbox conference, which looks like a man. So, I'm excited about that. Now, another one that made me excited was the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics, where it plays a lot of nostalgia because I remember playing these games in the arcade and I'm a comic book fan, so I really love the Marvel vs. Capcom series and the X-Men vs. Street Fighter series. And also on top of that, they're introducing the Punisher beat 'em up game, which I never got to play when I was younger. That was good. Now, another one that really surprised me was a Legend of Zelda game where you play as Zelda instead of Link, and that really surprised me. Because the last time we get to play Zelda as a protagonist it was during the unspoken of the Philips CDI era, which we don't talk about it, the War of Gamelon, Faces of Evil, blah 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 nonsense. Okay? But in this case, you do play as Zelda, and instead of being Zelda cosmetically the same as Link, but just female, in this case Zelda has a completely different gameplay from Link, where she uses her staff to create things to help her overcome obstacles along the way. And this is something to look forward to. This one was special to me because it made my wife stand up and go wow, because this is the Ace Attorney Investigations, which neither my wife and I played. And my wife is a big fan of detective games and we're actually excited for this. This is a definitely must buy for me, but I'll wait till a discount. Instead of earlier games in the Ace Attorney series where you rely on some magical MacGuffin to help you solve the cases, Ace Attorney is based on pure logic, which my wife and I enjoy doing so in detective games. So I can't wait for it. Swap to the original sprites for a more classic look. He's then forced to enroll at the okay, another game that I'm very excited for is the 100 Line Last Defense Academy, in which you play as a school trying to fend off unrelenting invasions from monsters from another dimension. Because it's made from the creators of Danganronpa, even though not much has been revealed about the game, I personally can't wait to play it, and I hope to be invested in as the other games in the Danganronpa series are quite engaging and quite immersive. Now, the last game that was revealed in the Nintendo Direct was a banger because Nintendo saved the best for last. and that is finally it reviews Metroid Prime 4. Personally, I've never played any Metroid game other than Metroid Dread some years back, but this looks really good, and maybe I hope it comes out for the Switch, but it looks like it comes out for the Switch successor too, so I'm not sure about it, but it will come out next year, so the fan base is waiting for it. So that's it for me, the slightly more than 5 minutes take on the Nintendo Direct. What are you excited by? What do you wish appeared in this conference? Do let me know in the comments below, and if not, whether you subscribe or not, have a nice day. Take care everyone.